On point. So, Jackie Chan's daughter was caught on camera last year. She was waiting in line to get food from donation. Jackie Chan's daughter is 23-year-old and she's dating a 30-year-old influencer. While his daughter is not doing well, what about his son? And JC Chang could never match his mom or dad. And in 2014, he was caught smoking weed in China, which is illegal. And he was sentenced in prison for 6 months. He was smoking with his buddy Ke Dong. And after this, their career pretty much ended in China. But it's interesting how Jackie Chan responded his son's incident. He said, "If I could, I would throw him into prison every year." So I'm not sure if Jackie Chan abandoned his daughter, but one thing we can be sure is he's not a good dad.
As I continue my Celebrity Dusty Dad series, a name that I totally wasn't expecting to pop up, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is a celebrity dusty dad. Now, he wrote a memoir back in 2018, I believe. So this article came out back in 2018. In his own book, he admits he was hunching women of the night, and he was a real jerk to his wife and kids. In his explosive new memoir, Never Grow Up, the actor speaks candidly about his rocky love life, controversial hunching partners, rage issues, and questionable parenting skills. Recalling his early life, he admits he was a poor and uncultured young man only looking for alcohol, hunching with ladies of the night, and money. He spent many years sleeping around, especially with a woman he calls Number Nine, gambling his paychecks away and risking his life by drunk driving constantly. When he dated Taiwanese actress Teresa Tang, a very classy lady, he says he felt so inadequate that he purposely acted sloppy at fancy restaurants and embarrassed her with his lack of manners. I behaved so badly because of my deep insecurities. Ever since I was a little boy, I've been looked down on by rich kids. Any whiff of snobbishness or superiority set me on edge. This attitude reflected by the relationship with Teresa, but it wasn't her fault. She'd done nothing wrong, and I'd been horribly unfair to her. Even when he met his future wife, Joan Lynn, who he calls the love of my life, the actor sabotaged his relationship out of immaturity and self-doubt. He says he was intimidated by the fact that she was regarded as a beloved actress with a respectable image, while I was this vulgar kung fu guy who was unworthy of her. In 1981, Lynn became pregnant, and he and the two got married at a rooftop coffee shop in LA. Despite his love for her, Chan worked through her whole pregnancy and didn't visit her once while she carried their unborn child in California. Chan says he believed his sexist pals when they told him Lynn had gotten pregnant on purpose to take his money, but after some years of deep soul searching, he realized they were completely wrong. Now he sees his behavior towards her as wicked, especially since his personal anxieties led him to cheat on her with actress and former Miss Asia, Elaine Ng, who he also impregnated. His affair with Ng quickly became public, causing Chan to tell his fans at the time, "I have made a mistake that many men in the world make." In his memoir, Chan writes, "I was selfish and didn't know how to empathize with others. I was also too easily influenced, yet Joan set me free to make my own way, and I respect her a lot and I'm grateful to her for sacrificing so much for me." Chan adds that after he began his film career and started making money, he completely ignored his family and focused on himself. He recalls that one year he spent $2 million on food and gifts for him and his friends. During that time, the mothers of his children were taking care of the kids all by himself. A dusty. Chan, who suffered from alcoholism and extreme rage, admits in his book that during a heated fight with Lynn, he acted aggressively towards his baby son, JC, and was forced to reevaluate his life. Looking at his reflection in the mirror, he said to himself, "You're a real bastard." While in his tell-all memoir, Chan seems to write extremely candidly about his life, the actor does not mention daughter Etta Ng or their estranged relationship. As Radar Online readers know, the 19-year-old, who is gay and married to a woman, has long said that she was left homeless and broke by her homophobic parents just weeks after she came out to them. She's also made it clear that she does not have a relationship with her famous father. Now, I do not know if Jackie Chan is honestly homophobic. I do know that he's a deadbeat because he created this daughter in during an affair, but he left her. He left them. He didn't take care of his responsibilities at all. So him not caring or her being homeless is not because she is a lesbian. It's just because he's a deadbeat. So she was asked about her relationship with Chan. She says, "I've never met him in my life. If you'd ask me, have you ever met him? I'd ask you, have you ever met him? My level of familiarity with him is the same as yours." She also added she hasn't met her half brother, actor and singer J.C. Chan, and dismissed rumors that she received any help from him. "I don't think of my dad as a bad or good person because I really don't know him. If I don't really know someone, I can't judge them. I know when I was young, I would have said some impulsive things, but now I'm a bit more level-headed." Ng went on to say that being the illegitimate daughter of the famous martial arts movie star made growing up difficult. "It was really weird because when I was born, everyone knew who I was. I didn't even know who I was, and everyone was following every move I made to see how I'd turn out." I was like, "What? Dude, if I was a normal person, no one would be watching me." This is the reason why I say that these folks that just make these babies and just leave them, definitely do a trauma to these children. She goes on to say, "I don't want anything from him and I don't mind. I'm not hurt." When asked about their trip to Canada this year and why she wanted to find her dad, Ing replied that she was confused and wanted answers, adding that she didn't want money from him. At that time, a lot of people saw the YouTube video when she was waiting to get food because she's homeless. At that time, a lot of people saw the YouTube video and kept going, "You want money, you want money." No, I was confused, I was scared, and I have mental health problems. When asked what would happen if she did meet Chan in person, she'd say, "I'd just be like, yo, what's up, dude?" Yeah. I'm sure she does want answers, but at this juncture in her life, she's probably just accepted that there will be none. That has to be hard. You guys go ahead and weigh in on this one. Is this one surprising to you? Definitely was surprising to me. Like, comment, share. The next celebrity Dusty Dad to talk about is Alec Baldwin. Earlier this year, Ireland Baldwin, who is Alec Baldwin's older child who was pregnant at the time of writing this is what happened. This is the title. Ireland Baldwin snubs dad Alec after he forgets her in tribute to his 7 other kids. Ireland Baldwin praised her partner's parents and mom, Kim Basinger, in a candid social media post about her mental health, but noticeably left out her dad, Alec Baldwin. The fashion model, 27, began her lengthy message on Instagram Monday by sharing her experience with health anxiety during her recent pregnancy. Every thought in my head pertained to hurting the baby, every thought in my head pertained to hurting the baby, hurting myself, blame game, I'm doing it all wrong. Ireland continued by explaining all of the countless pregnancy horror stories she told herself until she'd go numb from it all. She also shared that women would go out of their way to paint a dire image of pregnancy consisting of no sleep, saggy body parts, and how awfully painful it would be. Yeah, I understand. When I was very pregnant, women did go out of their way to do that to me. However, ever since Ireland gave birth to her and boyfriend RAC's baby girl, Holland, earlier this month, she said a sense of calm washed over her. She then wrote, "I couldn't be more grateful for my partner's parents and my mom who visited me without making any mention of Alec, who's 65." However, the omission comes just weeks after Alec forgot to mention his eldest child in a tribute to all of his children. On May 1st, Alec posted an Instagram slideshow of his 7 kids with his wife with Hilaria Baldwin, including Carmen, Raphael, Leonardo, Romeo, Eduardo, Lucia, Ilaria, who's 7 months. He captioned it, "7 reasons to carry on during some tough times. I'm not going to lie, without my family, I don't know what my life would be." After several followers called out Alec, he shared a separate post featuring Ireland and captioned it, "We forgot Billy Preston," referencing the musician who is often referred to as the fifth Beatle. Alec then concluded, "This one, the first one, is about to make me a grandfather. Boy." So he is careless. He has moved on. He's created a whole new set of children. But even when Ireland was a child, he was an a-hole to her. So remember, he had a voicemail that went viral back in the day. All right, remember this one. Once again, I have made an A of myself trying to get to the phone. You have insulted me for the last time, he screamed into the voicemail. I don't give a damn that you're 12 years old or 11 years old or a child, or that your mother is a thoughtless pain in the A who doesn't care about what you do. You've made me feel like S, and you need to straighten your A out. I will let you know how I really feel about what a thoughtless little pig you are. You are a rude little pig, okay? This crap you pull on me with this goddamn phone situation that you would never dream of doing to your mother, and you do it to me constantly over and over again. Before hanging up, Baldwin said, "You better be ready Friday, the 20th, to meet with me." So he's saying this to a child. He's speaking like this to a child. But yeah, I'm sure he can gloss over that because he has a whole new set of children. And like he has said in subsequent interviews on this, people don't let him live it down. I don't know if he's sincerely apologized for his actions or what, but this is what she probably remembers as her dad. And she also now sees that he's moved on because he has a whole new set of children that he can pour into. Anyways, you guys go ahead, jump in the comments and let me know what you think. Like, comment, share.